revel in it. This is fort level 3. If anything, I'm hurting myself. Jake, what is your opinion on the European Union? Don't have one. Ah, the Mamluks. Our truce with you has ran out. But I can't call the Ottomans because that would involve them in multiple wars, so I need to wrap up this war as quickly as possible. Shame. And I don't have a claim on you. Well, that's going to change soon enough. Trust me. Thoughts of Art of War so far? It's probably one of the best that they've done. Any thoughts on world conquest and blobbing? I have a strategy for it. That's about all I can really say. This attack's going nowhere, so we'll let you join in. I'm sure we can hold them off. We have the technology. Easy wreckage. Yeah, my fear here is that the Ottomans may fight the Mamluks on their own. Boy, my diplomats are being real lazy. Do I have any claims that I should be making around here, particularly on important centres for trade? No, but I should be thinking about expanding up here. Bengal's doing alright for themselves. Alright, Malwa, give me that province, please. Jake, can you colonize the other question mark province? I really, really do not want to. Go for the capital while we're at it. It's odd though, why can't I call the Ottomans into a single war? I don't see why that malice is there just for that. But clearly there's a lot of things that I don't see. I don't remember setting up 4 colonies, for one. Where do I not have a colonist at? Oh well, it matters not, we're making tons of dosh as it is. Once you're set up, I think I'll make some extra some troops over there so that I can police Australia better. Certainly is going to need it. Prison colony. You there, you needed a marketplace as well. Don't worry, the Ottomans are in a regency for the next 9 years. Thanks for noticing that, Londoner. My little eyes, they could not tell. Where's our cannon anyway? That one cannon of ours. The capital's more important, boys. Head on it. Yes, thank you for keeping me up to date on the Ottoman Regency situation. Going to try for another 3 mountains. Oh god, no. I think I said this at the end of the last one, but I'm only going to do another 3 mountains if I have a brilliant exploit for it that makes it less tedious. Like a lot less tedious. Otherwise, I'm going to wait for Europa 5 and do it then. Okay, so we can peace out with Madurai shortly. We'll get it all cored up. And then we start waging war on the Mamluks just to farm the humiliation, which is really good for gaining power projection, it seems. Good. Like I said, I know it takes a while, but let us get a few more warriors on the go there. That might actually be overkill. There's not many. Yeah, Facts. No, 4 may be just right, actually. All things considered. Want to try and go for adjacents here to get the, or rather not get, the no adjacent colony malice. Now, the real question, do I colonize more of this? I think I should. I think I should take one of these so we can take this land. But I don't think there's any more non-tropical land in Brazil, which is unfortunate. So we're going to be stuck in this province for a long time. Actually, why does it take so long to send colonists here? But this province only takes 244 days. Well, it's faster to get there, so get there you shall. Yeah, dip points are capped. Let there be tech. No, let there be influence. Yeah. What do you even give me? I can't take policies using two... I can't take policies that involve 2 diplomatic idea groups anymore, which is unfortunate. But what can you do? Now, these are all justified claims. In fact, everything is a justified claim, but I'll only take ones that I actually have the claims on. Double whammy, it'll separate their capital for me. Take all your money, take your war reparations, everybody wins. Straight away, we're going to try and raise autonomy everywhere we can here, just to lower revolt risk, and it doesn't raise autonomy much at all anyway, so good for us. And again, we add everything to the trade company. How we core it all? Oh my, this is expensive. Is it just because of the high base tax? Yeah, even with a claim at 7 base tax, it's nothing to hara about. Poor Cochin. They used to be, I think it was 3 base tax with an important centre of trade. Now they're reduced to 1 base tax, no centre of trade. And Cochin was historically a good trading post, whereas now they've handed it to Malabar. So I think somebody at Paradox really has it in for me. Kaffa need to fall anyway, but we will ease the tension. Meanwhile, Mamluks, the Ottomans are going to be gunning you down. I wish to take Man. Is there anything I need to be at peace for? Probably. Get to it, Ottomans. Meanwhile, I want to take on Kaffa, however I feel really short on troops for doing such a thing. So what's a man to do? A man should take a lot closer consideration of his overextension. But it is a minor inconvenience. Holy smokes, that still lasts for 5 years. Well, we'll tank it. We have a claim anyway, so it'll take a little over 2 years. And we have our extra merchant. So let's just enjoy having a bit of problems for once. One of those problems are going to be Omani nationalists. Somehow I think 18,000 troops are just not going to cut it. So how do we deal with this fickle situation? We'll think about it whilst colonizing more land. Manpower, or rather force limit, still a little low, but we have the dosh and the manpower to get around that. Now we can have Pedros. I don't think too much of them. I don't think too much of them at all. We'll just erect another army to help us out with rebel crushing, because I'm sure they're going to spring up quite a few around here. And yeah, let's keep that piety high, because who knows how much we're going to have to fight. Jake, don't forget that war exhaustion increases liberty desire. We're not having much war exhaustion though, are we? Not much at all. Oh, and it's a pathetic amount that they're getting, so that's not... Yes, kill him, kill him. I don't settle for mediocrity around here. Ottomans, please make something of taking Man. What I'm going to try to do is give the Ottomans some inland province that they can't actually have. Well, they can't actually core it, and it'll be a perennial problem for them. Hopefully they'll like me for it. They don't have any cores on it, but we'll see what we can do. Actually, no, I can't humiliate and give land. Oh well, Ottomans, you get very little. Well, that's a revolt. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's deal with it. Let's deal with it, he says. Desert mountains. Okay, we'll kind of write off that area for now. The rest of you assemble over here. Probably could do with some mercs to add to the situation. No, wait, why? Why recruit some smelly mercs? I got plenty of manpower. Tell my ear to start worrying. Oh, I thought... Ah! My most loyal friend, Ottoman. I knew you'd come for me. Yeah, thanks for the header there, Kalen, but it came just a little too late. Let's get our pretty crap guy on the case. At least our legitimacy is good. Oh jeez, where to go? Do we take the small one and the bigger one? I think we do. Do we have a fort defense advisor? Oh, we're already using him. That does not bode well. And that's even with all our bonuses. These places are crumbling. Again though, we don't seem to be facing any revolt problems over here. It doesn't show up as a rebel faction, but why? Animist zealots. Could it be time to convert? Holy smokes, I don't want to cross that. Maybe the Ottomans want to cross it. I could bring that 29 stack over to help out with things as well, since it doesn't seem that we have much problems over here. So 29 stack, let's get going. Jeez, those cores are only a third of the way done, and this is what we're facing already. Glorious. These are all going fairly slowly though, so I don't think we really have to worry too much. Still, we do what we can. Let's actually get our king on the case. I'm sure he won't die. Let's crush the rebel scum. Now where are the Tamil people? Oh, okay, well I was saying that we're not getting any rebel factions. There we go, in Tamil. You are all part of this trade company, right? Yes, you're all part of my charter. Oh well. Tamil, odds 25% chance. No problem. I don't care that much about you. Okay, again, get on that boat, get over there, and we've got people to kill. Thankfully, the Ottomans are helping us out there. That's... Why can I not exceed mediocrity? That is a perfectly average air. 333 is the average stat. 9 points in total. Oh yeah, that free merchant's been staring me in the face for a while now, hasn't he? What can we do about it? We could add to the suction power there. We could collect in Ethiopia. We could collect in the Cape of Good Hope. If only I had any idea how much this would all give me. Cape of Good Hope apparently has 23 ducats incoming? No, it doesn't. What utter rubbish. I'm guessing we would get maybe 1.5 ducats from there. Whereas in Ethiopia we'd probably get just a little bit more. So we'll stick you in Ethiopia. Because I don't yet have the ships to get Bengali trade over here. But wouldn't that be something? That's something to work on, I suppose. Okay, Ottomans, you just gotta jump right into those desert mountains for me. Nah, they have no intention of doing that. What a shame. Maybe, just maybe, hold out long enough. He ain't half bad, but he's certainly not half good. Alright, so one of them fell. But that means we won't have to fight them in desert mountains so long as they come elsewhere. Get on the case, lads. DDR, why so many rebels? I'm over the extension limit. So I'm getting all these minor inconveniences, and I think the Tamili people are going to be rising up soon. And since I'm over my overextension limit, that's going to hurt me. But that's okay. This is hurting. Right, everybody that can get on that ship, get on that ship. Because, yeah, our next rebel problem is going to be over here. I think that increased unrest is a lot heavier a burden to carry than the increased revolt risk that you used to get. We'll send over more troops than we ever had before over to the enemy area. You folks, just patrol this land. Massive revolt in the region that I lowered autonomy in. Hey, I would love to lower it even further. Don't tempt me. I'd love to lower the autonomy here as well. What's my revolt risk like around here anyway? Jake, the Cape of Good Hope could become one of the most lucrative trade nodes. Yep, but I'm not interested in it at the moment. Alright, a bit of manpower, that's a little concerning. I don't want that. So perhaps we should end this war. I only need to humiliate you, so it's not like I need that much. In fact, we're almost there. I'm sure with the loss of that army... you'll begin to see things my way. Although maybe you will also give me reparations, or am I just being greedy? In fact, that is just being enormously greedy. There's no need. Simply no need. I can't give land to the Ottomans whilst doing that as well. Although check that, it's almost free to take land off of you. Well, yeah. That would be delicious, but no. That'll do. Thanks for the power projection. I'm sure the Ottoman hate me for doing that. Yeah, minus 62 for not giving up claims and such to them. So let's do an old trick. It should still work, there's no reason why it wouldn't. In this one we will lose about 5,000 manpower, so let's change that. Let's hire everyone, so that there's no manpower to lose. Takes us down to 0, so we only lost about 100 of them, and then we get them all back. No problem. So instead of losing about 5,500, we only lost about 100. Not bad. I think I may keep this larger army at least for a wee while. Doesn't really hurt the Shekel train. Oh no. You can still be my rival, right? No. Curses. Well, if they're no longer a rival, then maybe I should just start eating their land. Begin the claim train. We'll just take it all. Nothing big, we'll just take it all. Jake, if you have an advisor for unrest... Oh, that's part of the problem. My unrest guy died. Oh well, let's get shekels instead. Oh, that's a thought. I could just diplo-vassalize you instead of doing it by force. We have a lot of negatives. Maybe I should just do it by force. Less pain for me. Okay, our cores are almost done, so we no longer have to suffer all this from our overextension. I would really love the cores to be done before we have this outbreak. I mean, I would really love that. And looks like that will be the case. No, there's a slight chance. In fact, let's work out the chance because it'll make me feel better. Holy smokes! Went up by 10%! Instead of 5. Why is that possible? Oh well. It happens. Just another thing to learn. Okay, so that's another thing we have to deal with. That and our lack of rivals. Oh, France! Yeah, they'll make a great rival. Hey, France, you stink. Mighty Corsica. That's not something you see every day. Alright, so we're about to get a horrible rebellion. All things considered. What's the terrain like around here? Practically all grasslands, unless they break out in Coat. Which I can now locally autonomize. Are there any other places I can locally autonomize? Because it works out great for me. No, and I don't think I want to do Coat, because I mean it's only getting badness from the overextension. Alright, let's have it. Pathetic revolts. I'll have them crushed in an instant. Forming Russia removes your status as a republic. That's disgusting. Okay, 3 cores down, overextension gone. Let's bring on the pain train. For them. No river crossing here. Let's make even more of that. Oh, they don't have maneuver anyway, so we won't get the river crossing penalty. We'll merge our troops since we are vastly over the force limit, to the point that's actually hurting us. So there we go. Hurting me where it hurts the most, right in the shekels. Yeah, running in with no morale, the only strategy. Whatever now. Claims, of course. And I don't really think we need to keep supporting rebels here since it's also costing us shekels. 50% extra force limit. Naval supplies is not something I would consider good news, but I'll take it anyway. Jake, embargo France. I'll get right on it. In fact, I really will. Not being facetious there. Yeah, the best one power projection you ever did see. And I get a point for eclipsing the Mamluks, so that's always nice. We'll get another 5 for insulting Persia, and this is good. Conquer Dembia. Oh, that's right, we need to crush you, don't we? Especially whilst we still have our claims. Do we have them for much longer? I thought I would have had a claim on whatever this province is called. Maybe my idea was that I didn't want to take all that Coptic land. But it won't be too hard to convert, surely. Base taxes are low. Mind you, I could... it's even a consideration to become Defender of the Faith, just so I can get the extra missionary and all that. May draw me into a few wars that I don't want to be involved in, but an extra missionary would be nice right about now with all these places to convert. And it only costs shekels. Do we have any technology we want to buy before that? Yes, I rather think we do. And all is well. Okay, so it's nice to have domination of one trade charter, but really I want it all, and part of it will be the Konkan charter, of which there only appears to be one important centre of trade, so I'm going to need to snake my way up to here, to Surat. But then I also want Basra, don't I? Ottomans will join in, so this could be an easy war. All I want is Basra. One, two, three, four, 5. Yeah, maybe let's not do that in provinces with nationalism. Man, it's good to be king. Slow days at work can be great. Getting paid to watch DDR Jake is a great use of my time. I feel you there. Do you have any embargoes on the Mamluks that you would need to cancel? Nope, we got rid of that, thankfully. Form an alliance with Yemen. Hey, if they want it. It's not like it's going to hurt me. Yemen. Well, not while we're at war, but I'm sure they'll change their mind. Jake, total unrest is written after 0. You always forget it. Yeah, I do always forget it, don't I? Minus 18, for example, there. But that's because of recent uprising, so I can't really rely on it. I really want better government forms so I can lose autonomy over time. That would be great. Still waiting on my claim there, however, there are more claims to be made here, there, and everywhere. I want Malabar. Yes, I want Malabar. And they have no friends, so they'll be easy enough to eat. Mogadishu, Pate. They're up and at it again? That must be... yeah, here we go. Rebel sentiment.